Hello everyone, something came to my mind and I really want to talk about it. I'm thinking, as Christians, we always believe that we are not supposed to divorce in our marriage, but we haven't asked that question. What if we are in an abusive marriage that could destroy us or, buy us, as in end it for us? Do we need to remain in such marriage? In the name of Christianity, when something threatens our life, when something as huge as marriage threatens one's life, should we remain in such place? I believe that sometimes we pray that God heals our marriage. We pray that He brings the man or the woman back to us, and then the person stops doing those bad things or being abusive, whether emotionally, financially, or physically, or any way they are. And God keeps silence, like He's not showing us, we are not, our partner is not changing or the person is not changing. We don't realize He's speaking to us. Sometimes His silence is actually speaking to us. I don't know. I know so many people might challenge what I'm saying is a lie, but I believe that in some cases, God is asking us to leave the marriage. We don't have to stay in a place that would destroy our future, especially with those with kids. Staying in an unhealthy marriage can destroy the behavior of the children, the future of the children. So I believe that sometimes when He's keeping silence in a particular situation, not just marriage, He actually is telling us leave. He's not telling us stay. I know that what everybody would think is that He's telling us to stay because divorce is not good, because divorce is sin. Well, we should know that God works in so many mysterious ways. The same Bible said the same thing. So I don't think He would want us, His children, to die, especially when you hook with the wrong person. He said we are not equally yoked with unbelievers. And He said we should not be equally yoked with unbelievers. How else, if your husband or wife is an unbeliever, like he's doing those things that are very wrong to you, should you keep staying there, especially when those things are threatening your life? Whether you've got kids or not, you have chance to life. The life God has given you should be used properly to serve Him, to glorify Him. And when your marriage is actually threatening that, should you remain there? That's the question I'm asking, because some marriages will not even enable you to serve God the way you want to serve God, because either the man is, because of his behavior, or the woman, because of her behavior, is even exposing you to commit sin, fighting, quarreling all the time, thereby denting your spirit. I don't know about any other person, but fight and quarrel actually disturbs me personally from praying, from being close to God. And then even if you take that out of the way, when somebody denies you of the pleasure of life, as in marriage, you're supposed to enjoy everything in it, especially the three-letter word, sex. When the person is denying you their body and everything, they are luring you into temptation. Trust me, they are luring you into temptation, because if they are deliberately doing that, if they are not exhausting every opportunity they have to use it and satisfy their partner, and that's not nice, because the person, whether he or she is exposing the other partner to sin. All these things are not actually supportive of the Spirit of God inside of you, if you ask me. Yeah, because when you are needing to get satisfied, which is part of what we do in marriage, what adults do in marriage, and you are not getting it, and then you are tempted to think outside the box, even though you're trying to pray, hold yourself so that you don't do that. That's not nice. For me, people don't have to believe, don't have to support what I'm saying. For me, I would advise that it's better you're on your own serving God. If I would use a scenario like food. If somebody is hungry and there is food being cooked and you're smelling it and you can't eat it, you are being denied of that food. That hunger there's a stimulator there, which is the food, the aroma of the food. That person, if you haven't eaten for so many days, you might go and steal the food. But if you don't see food at all and you haven't eaten for so many days, you might forget that you are hungry by drinking water and just forgetting there is anything like food. So it's the same as in marriage. When you have a husband who is lying beside you or living in that house or even staying elsewhere, but he is not satisfying you, he is keeping his body away from you, or when you have a wife who is constantly refusing you that closeness, that intimacy, and you are constantly dreaming of it, thinking of it, because you have somebody who should be doing that, now you are prone to adultery. That's the fastest way of adultery, because you are thinking of it. But if you don't have anyone and you are still praying to God for that, you have that ability to stay away from such sin. So I am saying, should we remain in a marriage that wants to destroy us, or should we walk away? Is there any time God can tell us walk away? Do we think there's a situation that God can tell us to walk away? I believe that in so many cases, especially when he's silent for so many years, he's not speaking to you. You're constantly praying about this man or woman's heart to come back to you, to come and be that loving wife, that loving husband. And it is not happening. The person is even getting worse, and their actions can destroy your ability of being alive. The truth is, walk away. I think God is asking you to walk away. Now, I'm not telling people to leave their marriage, but I'm saying my opinion that I think there are cases God will tell us walk away, because we have so many things to achieve on earth that is not just marriage. Marriage is not the basis, the beginning and the end of our existence. Some people treat marriage as if it's all and all, and I don't think marriage is all and all. There are so many other things we can achieve, and being alive is one, and being mentally healthy is second. In order to achieve that, when you are alive, you're not mentally healthy, you can't do so many things. So I don't know. I don't think marriage is all and all. I don't think marriage is the main purpose of my existence or any other person. So can we stop treating marriage as if it means the end and the beginning? Or some of these women mocking some women that are single mothers, or some of these men mocking some women that are single mothers. I don't think it's right anyone doing that. It's not all and all. It's not the end and beginning. It's not the greatest blessing. But anyone who has it, cherish it. It's the most lovely things to have. If you have it and have a good one and the right one. I cherish marriage. I love marriage, but I wouldn't let it buy me. That's all I am saying.